live every Monday morning with a message to motivate you to be fit, fierce, and fabulous every day of your life. Now, how do you do that? First of all, welcome to my YouTube family. Welcome to my Facebook family. I'm going live on 2 channels today. All right, I love it. I love it. I love what we can do with technology. But what I want to talk about today, because it's St. Patty's Day. Okay, so I have all my green on. But the way people celebrate holidays is they go out and they drink. And let's just talk about the sugar and alcohol. Now, I know like a lot of times if somebody's going to mention to me about the sugar and chocolate, I get an attitude. I'm like, I don't even want to hear about it. And I know a lot of people feel that way about alcohol. But just in case you didn't know, I want to tell you something about alcohol. Once you drink alcohol, your body says, wait, this is a toxin. It's a toxin in the body. And when your body has toxins, it stops and shuts down everything. That means that the kidney and the liver, all hands on deck to deal with this toxin. So what that does is it shuts down your body's metabolism of sugar. And all the food that you eat, it goes, hold up, let's store it all as fat because we can't deal with this right now. So whenever you drink alcohol, you're actually stopping your body's absorption and metabolism of fat. Not a good thing. So people are wondering why it is that they can't seem to lose the weight. It's because they're doing things that actually stop the absorption of sugar in the body. Now, what happens is when you get sugar dumped into the body, it spikes your insulin levels. And it's like, ta-da! And then it goes crashing down, changes your mood, and makes you want more sugar. Your body is spending all of this time trying to stabilize itself instead of actually burning the fat. So what you want to do is you want to design your life so that you can really get the best out of the foods that you eat. For example, okay, so I do something called the Mother Nature Cleanse. I do it on the TiffanyRotheWorkouts Fit Club. It's amazing. I created it, but it's a fruit and vegetable thing. So people say, well, what about all the fruit? The fruit is sugar too, right? Yeah, it is. But hello, let me tell you something. God is so great and amazing because the fruit has been designed for us to eat, and it comes in this beautiful little packaging. If you take an apple, it's ready to go. You take a banana, it's ready to go. If you take a watermelon, it's ready to go. And it has everything that it needs for your body to digest it properly. And what I mean by that is the way that you slow down sugar from getting into the bloodstream is with fiber. So with fiber, when you add fiber to sugar, it actually slows down the absorption into your body and it gets eliminated. So if you think of like, if you have like one of those cloths, like, those cloths, those strain cloths, and you put it over a glass of water and you pour something in it, and it absorbs all of the sugar before it goes into your body. That's what fiber does. So it kind of carries it out. Now, when you just drink juice and you eliminate the fibrous tissue, it spikes your sugar. So that's the difference between drinking juice and eating the actual fruit. So what you guys want to do is make sure that you balance your sugar out with fiber and what else? Who else? Protein, right? Because protein really helps to feed your body and nourish your muscles. So when you have protein, even if we're doing the cleanse, the Mother Nature Cleanse, we eat those nuts, baby. We eat those nuts because the nuts, they not only have the fiber, they have the protein, and they have that solubleness, that kind of, that fat that allows your body to go, okay, I got my fat, I'm cool, I got that. So everything that you eat, it's not just about what you eat, it's what form do you eat it in. So I'm going to share a little tip with you guys. Like if you really want to get results, eat food as close as it is to nature as possible. For example, if you eat the apple and it's whole and it has all the fiber in it, it's going to be way better than the apple juice because the apple juice has all the fiber gone and it's just sugar. It's going to be way better than the baked apple because the baked apple, the heat temperature takes the nutrients out. It's going to be way better than the apple tart or the apple candy, right? So there's different stages of the fruit. And whenever you want to like bring yourself back to like really feeling lean and healthy, go back to nature. Go back to nature because nature is super smart. Now I'm going to tell you about juices. So people do juice cleanses and everything like that. But again, when you don't have that fiber, if you don't have the absorption, then it's a problem. So you want to make sure that when you juice, you vegetable juice, right? Now who wants to do that, right? You vegetable juice. I would much rather have a salad than a vegetable juice. But that's just me. I like the crunching. I like the munching. I like the things. And I put a lot of stuff in my salad. I put like apples in there, walnuts, pecan, things like that. So make your salad interesting. So that's another thing that you can do. So I want you guys to think about not just the food that you eat, but how you eat it. For example, when you wake up in the morning, you're breaking your fast. And you know, we have been lied to that we need all this food all day long. We do not, because we are not that active. Let's keep it real. It's like we are not out there like hustling. Most people wake up, get on their computer, drive to work, sit down. So we're not that active. So we don't need that much food because your body never gets a chance to burn it all. So it's like, wouldn't it be great? I want you to think if you got money all day, this money all day that you couldn't even spend it, you would just put it in your bank. That's what happens when you're eating all day. You're eating this food, your body can't burn it, it puts it in your bank. The thing is, your bank is called your fat storage. Oh, okay? And it stays there until you actually need it. Oh, but you never need it because you're always getting more, right? Oh, okay, so what do you want to do? You want to restrict the amount that's going into that bank so that you can actually use the money in the bank. It's actually the opposite of what we would do if we wanted to have it financially. We like to look at that money in the bank. But let me tell you something. It's going to be a lot better in your body when you're actually burning that fuel. So how do you get your body to burn the fuel? So here's the other thing. Intermittent fasting. People have questions about intermittent fasting. Why intermittent fasting? Why does it work? Okay, so your body has certain times when you're sleeping, it's time for your doctors to come in. That's when the doctors open their office, when you go to sleep. But it takes a while. They don't come after you just sleep for 1 hour, 2 hours. You gotta be in a deep sleep for the doctors to come. So the doctors come in and they start repairing your muscles. They start, checking your organs, getting rid of the excess sugar, like tightening up all of your joints. They start doing all this work while you are sleeping. Now, the problem is if you eat right before you go to bed, when the doctors come, they're like, oh no, we don't have time to fix everything. We have to digest this food because she's sleeping. She's not even moving. So it's spending the time trying to digest your food, digest the stuff that you drink while you're asleep, trying to keep the sugar from getting into all of your organs. The doctors are getting pissed off. They're overworked. They never get a chance to do their job. So what you want to do is make sure that you don't eat right before you go to bed. So when the doctors come, they can handle your organ repair, your joint repair, your muscle repair, your brain repair. That's when they go in and they do the work to keep you healthy. So now, intermittent fasting is when you get into a state of autophagy, right? Autophagy means, oh my God, what does that mean? Such big words. Autophagy means is when your body is in a fasted state and the doctors can really do their job without being disturbed by anyone. So how does that happen? What do they need? 12 plus hours of fasting. So that means like if you eat at 7 p.m., you definitely don't want to have anything else until 7 a.m. That's 12 hours, right? But autophagy doesn't happen at 12 hours. Dang! It happens really around 17 hours when they really get into it. So if you go from 7 to 7, that's 12. But if you're a total bad A, you add another 5 hours, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, 12. I'm going to 1. Okay? So then you go 5 more hours, and now you're in a really good state of autophagy. What does that mean? Your body is operating in a fasted state. So it doesn't have to deal with the food coming in. It can only deal with what's going on the inside. It cleans you up and it uses your fat for fuel. Oh my God, what? Yes, that's when it goes and it gets the fat for fuel. But if you wake up eating, go to bed eating, it never gets a chance to use that fat. and it just keeps storing it and storing it and storing it. So the more you allow your body to fast and heal, the better. That's why they call it break fast, when you break your fast. But here's the thing. It doesn't have to be in the morning. Newsflash, breakfast doesn't have to be in the morning. You would have your breakfast at lunch, because I recommend that you only have 2 meals a day. That's right, the 3 meals a day is a marketing strategy to keep you eating, to keep your bank accounts full, right? So a lot of us do not need any more money in our fat storage, okay? We don't need any more. So I want to make sure that you